Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life.
Hey guys, I'm here hanging out with my son. He's watching SpongeBob in the background. And I wanted to talk about the last 7 days I've been gone. If you've been following me on Facebook, you know that my uncle passed away. And it was a tough time. I wasn't very close to my uncle. But just the thought of knowing that he was young and he might have prevented his early demise. Maybe if he didn't smoke so much and drink. On the bright side, my dad did get to see him. I thought that he wouldn't be able to, but mom and dad flew back from the Philippines yesterday. And today they held the cremation services at around 10:30, so mom and dad got to see him for a few minutes and kind of pay respects to his body. I guess the realization I've come to in the last 7 days is that I'm in this sort of denial. I'm in denial that I am able to psychologically handle things and not let it affect my daily duties or my goals, you know what I mean? I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't realize that it's bothering me, that anything is bothering me. I always had this attitude where, oh, you know, nothing bothers me. I'm going to achieve my goals today, no matter what hardships face me. And I think I've come to realize that that really doesn't happen all the time. And it's out of my control, meaning I don't really know that it's happening or not happening. Does that make sense? Like, I didn't think this death in the family was really going to bother me because, like I said, I wasn't really close to my uncle. But just the stresses around it. I'm having to go to LA. I have to take the kids out of school. I have to, you know, we don't realize those things. There are other things besides the actual event that causes stress around you. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's what's been happening. For some gosh darn reason, even though I'm not hungry, I'm not staying on protocol. I don't have cravings. I just have a blatant disregard to staying on protocol. And I think that's my personality. I mean, I know that is my personality. I want to follow rules. I want to be that person, but I just am not. I only, when it comes to myself, I should say, like, when it's other people, like my husband, you know, I don't like it when he breaks traffic rules or anything like that. I get all bent out of shape. Or child rearing, things like that. It's like, no, we got to do it this way. You know, like totally A-type personality. But when it comes to me, my well-being and my health or whatever, it goes on the back burner. It's like, whatever. Being in LA, being supportive to my family, that's what I need to do right now. I don't care if I eat a hamburger. and I don't necessarily have any remorse for it. I enjoyed the burger even after I ate it. But it's like, why do I have to do this? Like, why do I have to make this process slow? If I wanted this process to be this slow, I mean, we're talking 7 pounds released in 32 days. If I wanted it to be that slow, I would have gone on Atkins, Weight Watchers, Fat Flush, you know, all the ones that I've done before. Because I'm at this point, I'm losing at that rate, 2 pounds a week. And the only saving grace I have with the 8CG is that at least I'm losing fat. But I know on Atkins I could be losing fat too. So, I mean, for a minute there last night, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm getting off 8CG. Screw it. I'm just wasting time. And I'm just going to go on regular Atkins induction to lose the last, 5 pounds. Or in this case, 7 after that weekend. So I'm back up to having to lose 7 pounds. I'm back at my set point at 132.2. And I don't know how I would change myself. And I don't think I will. There is a breaking point, you know what I mean? There's a point where I say, you know what? It's too much now. I'll never let myself go past that. So I'll never let myself get so unhealthy that I have a hell of a time getting back to normal, you know? But it's just the fact that I even have to get close to that. That's how I am. I've still been happy with my life. I've still been successful. I've still achieved my goals that I set out for myself. What I need to do is actually just accept it wholeheartedly and not beat myself up about it, but not to wonder why I'm like that. It's time to stop wondering and just accept it. I'm 40. It's time to stop wondering, why can't I be disciplined? Why? Because that's just how I am. I always feel the need for change. And thank God I don't feel the need for change when it comes to relationships. I can actually commit, you know what I mean? Like, Angel and I have been together for 14 years, or we've been together for 19 years and married for 14 years. So thank God for that. But other things, like how many times have I dyed my hair during this journey? Those of you guys who have been following me, you know, at least 5 times, right? I just need to see something different sometimes. And it's not that I'm not satisfied with myself, because I am. Every time I dye my hair, I love it. It's just that I get sick of it. It's like, I'm over it. Next. Since I'm not like that when it comes to relationships, I need to tell myself that my health and me, that's a relationship. That's a commitment I have to make that I can't change. And I'm trying, and I'm doing it slow, but I'm doing it. And in the end, I'm going to tell myself, I did it. And I did it my way, meaning I did the best I could. Not my way like I changed the protocol or anything like that, but I did the best I could, and I succeeded. And that's what we all want to do. I mean, we don't all want to be like, you know, the CEO of a company by changing the way we are. Because when you get to that goal, you're not really happy. You've become another person, and that's not who you were when you started. How could you be happy? So I know when I finally do get to my goal, I will get there, I will be very, very happy, because I didn't have to change the way I was. I did it the best I could. So I guess I wanted that message to get out there, because all of us are different in many ways. There are some people who are so disciplined and so on track, and they get to their goal that way, and that's how they are. But a majority of us are not like that. We should tell ourselves, look, I'm doing the best I could, and when I get to my goal, I'm going to be just as happy or even more, because I didn't have to change a thing about myself. I am the same person, and I will be the same person for life, and that means I can maintain my weight for life, because I don't need to switch back to some other weirdo fanatic that I became during HCG. You know what I mean? I hope I'm not confusing anybody. That's just how I'm processing it in my brain. That's it. I gained a pound over the last 4 days of the funeral and all that stuff. I was 132.2, and today I am the same, 132.2. And that's because life happened yesterday. Super busy, went off protocol, couldn't work out. I had 5 loads of laundry to do. By the time I was done with all that, it was like 11:30 at night. With a tired body, but with a fully awake mind. So I didn't get to bed till almost 2 in the morning again. It's crazy. It's just a wild ride over here in the Alvera house. I will talk at you guys soon, and I won't be far away for 7 days again. No plans until Memorial Day weekend, which I should be done with this protocol by then. So I'll be on P3 by that time. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great day and a great week of releasing and maintaining and stabilizing. More of you guys have to get back on the vlog, because it's been pretty quiet out there in YouTube land. I'm starting to hear crickets. So I will talk to you guys soon.